Hi, and welcome to Guest Trends. This is our inventory training video. It's about a 5 to 6 minute video, so it doesn't take a long time, and it takes about less than 2 or 3 minutes to load and close inventory when you're used to it. So the first thing you want to do is log into member.guesttrends.com. Use the email provided in the email name provided in the email we send you with your password and this video link. Put the email here, type in your password. Now you can customize your password. We'll give you one to start with, but you can always customize it later. If you want to do that, let us know. You log in. The first thing you see is 4 different tabs: property details, default rates, extended rates, and reservation log. So the property details we go ahead and put in for you. We go usually to booking.com or hotels.com, or we call you directly and we find out what kind of room types you have, information about the local tax, the city tax, or whatever, the hotel occupancy tax. So you want to check it out and make sure your tax rate's right. That's the one right here. That's the one thing we have to do for you. So if you want to change your tax rates, let us know. Your room types are simply the type of rooms you have for sale. Do you have queen doubles? Do you have queen doubles with 4 people? Do you have some people have 2 double beds instead of 2 queen beds. Some people have suites at their hotel or motel. So let us know if we missed something or if we put something in that's wrong. We can always change it for you. Again, no charge for that. We'll do it free of charge. And also, if you have smoking and non-smoking rooms, we want to offer both of them available as well. So pets, accessible suites, etc. Here, the description's right here. So what you do is you go to default rates. What default rates are the rates that your hotel will put in for the whole year. So the fallback rate. So somebody would call your hotel and say, hey, or your motel and say, how much is your rooms for 6 months from now? And you say, oh well, we're $68 on Saturdays and 73 for a queen with 4 people. So the default rate's the rate that's going to fall back to. You can always change that. It's up to you. But that's going to be the rate that's going to be in there if you don't do what we call extended rates. Extended rates are like custom rates. So in that case, the extended rate will come in and basically let you change the date. So let's say, for instance, I want to go into um, July 4th, for instance, and I want to change the rates for July 4th. I'd go over to that week. I'd pick the days that are coming up on July 4th. I think it's a Tuesday and Wednesday this year. And I can go in there and I can just go ahead and customize the rates. I can close out the inventory. We prefer you don't do that because if your inventory is closed, you're not selling any rooms on the internet and it's commission free. So we want to just raise the rates according to what the market is. Now let me talk about rates for just a second. If you're on Booking.com or Expedia or Travelocity or any of those online travel agency websites, you're paying somewhere between 15 and 20% commission. So on a $60 room rate with a 15% commission, the hotel will net $51 when the reservation comes in. They have to pay 15% to Booking.com or Expedia, so they end up with a $51 net rate. What you want to do is price your property online with Google on our website about $2 to $5 less. That way, if the traveler's comparing rates, they see your website and they see Booking.com, everyone's going to pick the lower rate for the same exact property in the same room. So in this case, when they book a $58 rate with your motel or hotel directly, you get to keep $58. $7 in additional profit on every room builds up. So it's about 11% savings. So if you were to compare this over a course of a year, if each one of these websites, Booking.com, Expedia, and Google website with Guest Trends, generated 200 rooms, and you net rated $51 with the online travel agencies, but you netted 58 with us, we generate an extra $1,400 in profit for the year. So always price your hotel or motel lower than the online travel agencies. And they don't care what the rates are on your website. They only care about the rates in between each other. So they don't even monitor our websites. So going back here. So now I'm over here and I'm close to July 4th. So July 4th again is right here. So let's say I wanted to raise my rates on July 4th to $98. Now one thing I want to caution you about is that you never want to zero out your prices on your rates. In other words, don't ever come in here and put 0 right here where I'm typing in, because if you do, what's going to happen is you're going to go ahead and sell rooms for free, and that's not going to be a very fun event for anybody. So always go in, if you want to zero out the room's inventory, you simply put a 0 right here. That's going to close out the inventory for that day. Now, right now, all I have for sale, as you can see right here, is 2 rooms, the queens. That means my kings are out on that particular date. So I have 2 rooms for sale at $98. Now, if I want to copy this to the next week and put the exact same information on the following Tuesday, which would be 7/11/2017, I just simply save all changes, and it goes ahead and it copies it to the next week, as you can see over here. Well, I must not have saved all changes. Give me a go back there real quick. All right, save changes and copy the next week. Okay, so 7/18. As you can see, the rooms are zeroed out for the kings, and we have two queens available, smoking and non-smoking, for $98. So that's pretty much as simple as it is. If you want to customize the rates throughout the year, go ahead and do it. If you want to lower them, do it on the extended rates, not the default rates. The default rates are used for the overall rates for the year if you don't have any special rates loaded. The extended rates are used to go in and change the information according to your needs or the market at that time, maybe a holiday weekend, something of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and change these back real quick. Here we go. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and save this. I got to go back and change the week before because if you remember, I duplicated it. So that duplication is good if you're, like, let's say you're changing your rates for the summertime. You go in and set the first week of summer up with all the rates you want for the summertime. You click Save All Changes, copy the next week until you get to the last week of summer, and all those rates have changed automatically for you. All right, let me just finish this out real quick, and we'll go on to the next step. So far what we've talked about is property details. We've talked about room types. Again, that's the kind of rooms. In this case, this hotel has kings and queens only. Some hotels and motels have double beds, 1 double, 2 doubles. Some have a single room with 1 queen. We can customize that according to what you want, so let us know, and we'll be glad to do that for you. Okay, and I almost got this done here. And I save. Now this is all back to normal again. Now the last thing I wanted to show you, I have to sign out real quick and sign back in, is that information I showed you when I first came on here. Let me show you. All right. Reservation log. So again, we got property details. That's information about the general property, the tax rate. Default rates are for the extended rates for the whole year. Excuse me, are the rates for the whole year. Extended rates are your custom rates for, holiday weekends and summertime and whatnot. And your reservation log is simply an area you can go and look at reservations in case you need to look up some information. Now this hotel is just being loaded live right now, so they haven't loaded inventory yet, so there's no rooms here. But normally you'd see information all the way down this page. You can click on it for more details to find out the check-in date, the checkout date, the customer's phone number in case you lost the fax or you lost the email. You'll get a fax and you'll get an email. By law, we cannot put the credit card information on the email. It only can come on the fax because of PCIA compliance with the credit card industry. So keep that in mind. So that's a brief summary of our system and how it works. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. My name is Steve Lewis. I'm the owner. My telephone number is 619-798-8282. And I thank you for being our customers, and I appreciate your time. And if you need any help, please let us know. Have a good day.